something I've invested a lot of money in over the years, and now after years of practicing and figuring out which ones I like, I don't have to buy them as often, and I wish I had someone to tell me how it all worked when I first started. So that's what I'm here to do for you.
You're my one and only, like I told you. I'll be there. And if you get blue, I got the
Now, it's funny, I do reach for the 50 count value pack of brushes. It's just so nice to have an assortment of different size flats and rounds for my paintings and not have to constantly wash them as I'm painting. It's just super nice. A lot of the cheaper ones do shed, so you have to watch out for that, but I haven't experienced any shedding with the 50 count pack that I get. So yeah, you don't need to invest your money in all the expensive brushes to start out, and honestly, ever. In the beginning, when I first started oil painting, and I thought having all these really nice expensive brushes would make me a better painter. And that's definitely not what makes you a better painter. Practicing makes you a better painter.
I just need your love, and I long for your touch. Won't you tell me I'll be there?
I remember 8 years ago, I bought this $60 brush that was made of squirrel hair, and I was so excited because I thought it would help me with my paintings. And even though it was a nice quality brush, if you don't know what to paint, or if you're still learning how to paint, a $500 brush is not going to make a difference in your painting. And that's something young, naive me found out, and I've since learned.
Just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there.
Something I wish I knew as well is, regardless of how well you take care of your brushes, they're always gonna splay, and they're all gonna splay and lose their shape eventually. But if you take care of your brushes and wash them regularly and just stay on top of that, you can extend the life of your brushes. So instead of investing your money in expensive brushes, invest your time into taking care of the brushes that you have. For brush care, I use the Trekell soap, and I use their brush restorer. So the soap obviously helps clean out all the paint and all the nasty stuff from your paintbrushes. But the brush restorer really helps keep the shape of all your brushes. After you wash them and they're dry, I just dip it a little bit into the brush restorer, get it in the bristles, and it'll help maintain the shape, and that's been super helpful over the years. And yeah, you shouldn't have to buy them as often. But any new painting, I do buy a new set of flats and rounds, because having a sharp edge on a painting for how I like to paint is important. And that's different across the board with all different types of artists. There's some artists that like hog bristle or natural hair, natural fiber brushes, whereas I like synthetic because I like something smooth and soft. But that's up to your style, and that's subject to how you paint. So for that, you definitely need to figure that out on your own. I would suggest investing in some natural hair and some synthetic, and get some flats, get some flat brushes and get some rounds, and then you should be good. Don't worry about all the different types of brushes that they have now. I've never used a fan brush, but I just saw one of my favorite artists say that that's her favorite, so if you're gonna try different types of brushes, you don't need to buy the expensive ones, trust me. Just start with the inexpensive ones that you can get from Michael's, and you can get coupons too to make them super cheap. And experiment with that. And as you find out which ones work for you, then yeah, like you should invest in like better quality and take care of them, and you can have them for years. So I hope you guys liked that video. As you can see, I just set up this little area to be the backdrop of my next photo shoot for my next painting. So this is a sneak peek into what my next self-portrait will look like for my solo show next November. But yeah, hopefully this video helps you. I just know I was really traumatized about all the money that I spent as a very young adult on things that I didn't need. So my goal is to just kind of help you not make the same mistakes that I did, and hopefully this helped. And stay tuned for the making of this painting here. And check out my website. I have some Ghibli Tober paintings still for sale, some prints. It would be super awesome if you could or wanted to support me that way. And I think that's it. Thank you.